Make it stop. Make it stop. Oh, yeah. Telling you, I know I'm just joking. I didn't really sleep here. But I certainly could. I tell you what, I certainly could. I mean, I could zipper up this and then you guys would go away. I wouldn't have to talk to you. Come on in real quick. It's a nice little cave. I mean, I'm telling you what, I'm almost jealous. Look at this. I'll go all the way back. I'm 6 feet. I mean, it's 6 feet long. I'm 6'2", so I'm, can't fully stretch, but holy smokes, this isn't bad at all. This isn't bad at all. Got my kids coming this weekend, my 2 little ones. And their mom at her house has them set up with one of these pop-up tents that I'm laying in now. Bought these little mattresses right here. Bought some sheets yesterday. Bought some, maybe my kids will be embarrassed. I maybe shouldn't tell, but I'm not sure what their peeing situation is during the night or their ability to keep their diapers on or hold their pee. So I bought the mattress covers. Case they need to go. Thought that might be prudent. Would hate to throw out a mattress because it smelled of pee. Bought the sheets, bought a top sheet, bought pillow covers. They were cheap at Walmart. Bought the mattress themselves. I just went with a 5-inch hybrid foam mattress, I guess. They were like, I don't know, they weren't much. I don't know how much they were. I know this tent was $79. The sheets weren't much. The mattress pad was, I don't know, $12 or something like that. It seemed like a good investment. And I don't even know if the mattress was $100. I bought 2 of them, obviously. Yeah, no, I'm excited. It feels good. I bought a couple car seats, put them into the car yesterday. I think one of my funniest videos ever. Did any of you guys watch my Kia Soul video yesterday? Come on, somebody tell me they watched my Kia Soul video yesterday and didn't laugh. I still laugh. I think I'm funnier than maybe I am. Yeah. You love the struggle. I love yeah. I thought it was hilarious. I think it was probably the funniest video I've ever done. I won't try and replay it. But I think, okay, Batty Lynn watched it. Maybe I'm over patting myself on the back. The struggle was real. The struggle was real with the car seats because, you gotta fight with them. You gotta get them really tight. My ex-wife's figured out how to get them super tight and she'll check. But anyway, yeah, no, I was battling with them. The battle is real. Let's see. Somebody's only drinking Earl Grey tea. Batty Lynn hated putting in car seats. Yeah. The hard part with car seats is when you got to move them from car seat to car, from car to car. I put them in yesterday. I only had people in the backseat of my car. I don't know. Right now, like once a month. And they're my kids. I mean, I haven't had my kids in my backseat of my car. My big kids. When my big kids came up on Father's Day, I think I sat in the back seat of my car. So I will probably leave them in the car because I don't really. I mean, I might throw groceries in the back seat, but I can work around that. Oh, can I work around that? Good morning, Patrick Flanagan. How are you? I can barely read the writing, but I saw a third Flanagan join. Oh yeah, I got armies of Flanagans. It's my Irish heritage. I think Flanagan's Irish. It sounds Irish. Tracy's Irish. Welcome aboard, Patrick. I'm in my I guess this would be Eve's pop-up tent. You know how it's Eve? I bought the white sheets for Eve and the blue sheets for Augie. So yeah, I was considering leaving them out here. I don't have a ton of space in my bedroom. Yeah. I don't know why I couldn't just leave these out here. Does anyone, Julie, you got any thoughts? That looks so comfy. They might fall asleep. Yeah, no, I might fall asleep. Yeah, well, no, I would, but I just woke up. One of my annoying fans sent me a hostile text saying they were waiting for me. I was already up. I was making my coffee. Still needed to go to the bathroom. I texted back, can I at least go pee first? Ah! It's hard being me. It's a hard life. It's not really that hard. I've just got it dissected into chunks. This is my work portion of life. This is my rest portion, and this is my family time portion right now. I think what's hard for me is mixing it all together in a way that works well. I've been a waiter before, and like you'll be entering orders into the computer system, and somebody will want to come up to me and tell me a story while I'm entering medium rare ribeye or something like that, and distracts the heck out of me. I think I'm pretty good if I'm lasered into a task or a project or a job or a child. But I think when I mix them all up, it gets pretty darn confusing for me. Can't accomplish a whole heck of a lot. So yeah, this is the little tent. I might keep, I don't know. I've got plenty of room in this room. Here, you guys should turn away. I think these PJs have a slot in them. My last PJs, the red ones, had no slot. So my private parts would stay where they're supposed to. I would hate on a live video having my private parts fall out. I was scared, actually. That would have been clipped. We'll just assume it didn't. But okay, yeah, again, there's the pop-up tent behind my futon. Here's what my bedroom looks like. There's my bed. I moved it to the side. I could put one of those pop-up tents right there by the window. I could put another right here. There's Augie's blue bed, but then my bedroom would be wall-to-wall bed. And I'm not sure that's the way I'm gonna go. They almost could enjoy it out here. Then maybe they could just retreat to their beds at any time they want. Dad, you're boring us. Stop watching these damn World War II documentaries. You think I care that FDR and Churchill and Stalin got together in Yalta? Dad, I'm 4.5. I've got Down syndrome. I can't keep track of all that. Oh, yes, you can, Augie. You are gonna dominate your history class because Dad's gonna train you early. Teach you all the moving parts in the World War II saga. Know all the German crazies. What happened to them all? Pour myself some coffee. Maybe you guys can pour yourself some coffee. Where's my water? Where's my water? You think, Julie says they can be out in the living room. You think they can be out in the living room? Okay, let's see. Does anyone else have any opinions? Jack Taylor forgot to make coffee. What does it mean when somebody forgets to make coffee? How do you forget to make coffee? I look kind of... I ate a huge meal last night. I ate 2 quesadillas and like a half tub ice cream. I was a little worried on today's video I'd look like fat. I know you can't get fat on one big meal. But it felt like I could. Felt like I could. Maybe the fact that I'm not really eating anything till noon is working. Oh, we're gonna sit here today? There's nothing like a good woman's touch when it comes to cleaning. I'm not sure what that means. Schlevel says living room is good. Okay, we'll go with this. So where would the other one be? And again, I appreciate this. I appreciate this. Look at that. How comfy is that? There's the wagon. Julie Flanagan, don't put things together with anyone named Flanagan. She doesn't follow the directions. She goes, oh, I know, let's just stick the wheels on first. Julie, that's not the right axle. That's where the front wheels don't require an axle, Julie. Oh, just do it like I said. We don't need the directions. Come on, Julie. There's a reason they gave us directions. No, I know how to do this. I used to do this all the time. But anyway, so I got one bed there. I'm not sure where the other one would go. I mean, maybe it could, look at that. Look at that pretty look at this pretty home. My laundry room, I could, if one of them's being bad, I can, actually, that wouldn't be a place to be bad. That would be awesome. I mean, I'm kind of joking about it, but it'd be dark. It'd be quiet. I mean, I don't know if it's inhumane to put kids in a laundry room, but holy smokes. I mean, my bathroom's bigger than my bedroom. What do you do? I don't know. It doesn't seem right throwing them in the laundry room a little bit. But that's kind of fun. I don't know. If I were a kid, I'd think that'd be fun. Coming home, coming to Dad's house. I should sleep in the laundry room. Perhaps scoot the kitchen table forward and have the other in the front of the window. Yeah, or just slide this over, obviously, and have them next to each other. Yeah, I could turn the kitchen table the other way and just pop them both right there. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe they'd have fun with it. They'd have their own little spots. They could go hide in at any time. They could unzipper the zippers and talk and throw things at them. This is gonna sound, well, I don't even need to tell you. Maybe I could. I don't need to, so I won't. Let's see, looks like fun, like a tent. It is fun like a tent, but it's almost more than just a tent. It's almost like a little fortress. You know, when you were little, you'd, like this table, you'd get some blankets and hang it over the tables and chairs and hide in your fortress. Sailor Moon wants a little tent bed for yourself. Well, I would too. I might too. I don't see why we all don't have one. You know, I wonder if these come in like queen and king size. I mean, I say it kind of joking, but it's sort of nice sleeping in a little confined area. It is kind of nice. Get that tent bed for yourself. You can do it. Oh, but anyway, good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It is, what day is it? It's Thursday morning. It is August 14th. My birthday was the 7th, which was last Thursday. So you add 7 to that, and that's the 14th, which is today. Did I say it was my birthday last week? Am I milking you all for one more happy belated birthday for anybody that might have not celebrated with me? So you can, there's still time. There is still time. Yeah, it's Thursday, it's August 14th at 7:48 a.m. Happy Thursday. This is a little show. I did just have a birthday last year, Jack Taylor. It's kind of the way birthdays work. That was from, probably been used before, but it was in the Disney movie Tangled, which, for anyone wondering, is my favorite Disney movie. Wonder if Eve and Augie are ready for Tangled yet. I'm not sure. I know if my big kids were there and the little kids were there, and I got a vote, I'd vote for Tangled. Augie still might be more into Sesame Street, which is fine. I feel good with Sesame Street. I feel good about Miss Rachel. But I like Tangled a heck of a lot. Are they too young to enjoy The Lion King? Well, that's kind of the same ilk. I would bet they watch it. I know Eve was singing to Frozen. I don't know what it is about those the songs on Frozen. They're like hypnotic to young women. The whole Let It Go thing. But anyway, as I was saying, Patty Lynn's got a Sesame Street tattoo. Star Dreamer says they hope I'm having an amazing day. And Linda says, is it going to rain there? I don't think it's going to rain. We got sunny skies. We got sunny skies out there. I think it's a beautiful day. I think it's going to be a perfect summer day. Temperatures maybe 80, 81 or something like that. Lower humidity, just like yesterday. It's going to be beautiful. But hold on here. Don't throw me off. You guys distracted me with all your happy belated birthdays. Guys, it was my birthday a week ago. I'm 57 now. We do not have to celebrate every day like it's my birthday. But I am 57.02. Be 58 soon, and then I'll be 60. Where did it all go? Where did it all go? But anyway, yeah, my name's Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a show I've done for quite some time. It's a show about me talking. It's a show about me sharing some feelings, kind of sharing the ups and downs we have in life. But for those that have been watching a while, those that are watching a while, you know that it is not just a show about me talking. You know, it is also a show. Hold on here, let me swig some water. You know, it's also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I have a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me. And I am so excited to have my first sip. at this late hour. Do you guys know that I slept in? I know some of you know. Some of you were so agitated with my sleeping, you sent me a text saying, "Do your show. We're waiting." The sacrifices I make. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm excited to have my first sip, and my hope is wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. That's nice. Good morning, Cleo. Somebody asked some question. It was too long. It was too long. Somebody asked me a long question about dating and introducing to kids and at what point they call her mommy. I don't know. I haven't even been on a date. I haven't even had my kids here for a couple months or a few months. The odds of me finding a woman, despite me driving that vehicle that oozes sex appeal, the Kia Soul, at the same time I have my kids here, are few. Cheers to you, Betty Lynn. Cheers to you, Julie. Oh, nothing better than a cappuccino in the morning. Are cappuccinos the ones with the fancy little artwork? When the barista makes the, whatever they make, the design on the top. Is that what a cappuccino is? Or is a cappuccino a little shot of, where like two old Italian dudes will drink it like this with the little shot glasses? I don't know the difference. Danny Zuko sang Grease Lightning about his car. You should sing it about my Kia Soul. I'd have to write a song about my Kia Soul. Because I wouldn't call my car Greased Lightning necessarily. Yeah, I wouldn't call my car Greased Lightning. I also thought, come on, go. You guys should turn this off and go to the video about my Kia Soul not just being a. Can you guys do that? Can anyone out there do it? Because is Julie gonna do it? Are you gonna turn me off, Julie? Go to see my video about the. I thought it was hilarious. I mean, again, I probably think I'm a lot more funny than you guys do. But I thought I was about as funny as I've ever been in that video where I'm putting in the car seats. Kia's a good car, got a Hyundai. I tell you what, if you guys want to talk about my Kia Soul, look at Jack Taylor making the slogans. You don't have to pay a toll to ride my Kia Soul. I heard they discontinued the Kia Soul. I don't know how they discontinued it. It's probably their most recognizable vehicle, and it's awesome. Did I mention Julie Flanagan painted me this beautiful piece of art? It says Coffee with Ken on it. People like to bash Kia and Honda, but they're good enough. Oh, they're more than good enough. They're wonderful. I mean, I don't want to get in a crash in any car. It doesn't feel as, like I had an Audi A6, and that felt heavier driving down the highway a little bit, like it was more stuck to the road. Maybe it's just in my mind, but I feel if it gets really windy, as I'm driving down the highway, I could fly off like Dorothy's house, land on the Wicked Witch of the East. The Wicked Witch, the Wicked Witch. Ding dong, the Wicked Witch is dead. Let's see. Take the kids through the car wash. They love it, and it's stimulating for their survival instincts. I don't know. I mean, I think taking them through the car wash is fun, but I don't know if it really, you know, if their survival instincts are needed to be stimulated, or B, how it would really impact their survival instincts at all. Maybe because they feel like they're trapped in a car. I don't know. I'm not trying to traumatize them. I'm just excited to have them. Did I tell you I got a radio flyer wagon? Oh yeah, this is a radio flyer right here. That's the good one. This is what they're talking about. The radio flyer wagon. Oh, but it's not just a wagon. It's got this handy dandy push arm too. See that? See this bad boy? Oh yeah, so I can push him with it. And I can keep an eye on him, make sure Augie's not chucking his, I don't know what he might be chucking. If he chucks anything fun, I might chuck it with him. Gonna teach him to have a good arm. I don't even have a good arm. I was thinking about it. I went through my first divorce in 2013. I had two beautiful girls named Erin and Morgan. Lived in a community in the western suburbs of Chicago called Four Lakes, and lived in a 7th floor apartment overlooking a lake, which had a beautiful, beautiful view, by the way. Had a big balcony too, it was nice. Smallish apartment. But either way, when I'd have them, I have potatoes going bad. Because it's hard to eat potatoes, you get such huge bags and they're so cheap. And if you're living by yourself, it's hard to really eat a whole bag of potatoes. You know what I mean? I mean, that's like 10 pounds of potatoes in a week. It's a lot of potato. So anyway, they start growing little roots, and when they do, I don't want to really eat them. Not sure if you can or not, but either way. Whether it was frozen or not, the lake, we would do competitions and try and get the girls to be able to throw a potato over the lake that was in front of us. Wasn't a huge throw. I don't think my girls could ever get it over the lake. You had to give it a pretty good heave-ho. I could get it over the lake, but I had to try. But the girls would compete how farthest. If anyone finds out that potatoes are toxic for Midwestern fish, I'm gonna get busted by the DNR. They're gonna come looking for me. There was a fish kill. Too much potato in the water. Let's see, do you ever see anything weird from that window? No, not really. Don't you have 1 kilo bags for singles? Well, are you talking potatoes, HG? Or are you talking something else? I don't know if there's 1 kilo bags. I think I've seen 3-pound bags. There's probably 5-pound bags. I can do it. But either way, sometimes I don't do it, and my potatoes go bad. And they would get chucked into the lake. Oh, my point being, I'm gonna teach Augie how to throw. Erin can throw really well. Morgie's a great athlete, so I think I must have rubbed off some way on the girls. Yeah, my older girls are good athletes. I gotta go to work on the younger ones. I got to go to work on the younger ones. Maybe join the YMCA. And instead, when I pull into town, instead of bringing them here, showing them their apartment, making them feel at home, take them right to the gym. Start doing calisthenics. Excuse me, sir. You can't have a 2.5-year-old in the weight room. But sir, I'm teaching her how to bench. I'm confident with my training, she will someday be an Olympic athlete. What will her event be? The potato throw. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Oh, is that nice? Did I tell you I'm drinking the pumpkin spice? So what else is going on? It's Thursday morning. It's 8:02. I had a great night's sleep. Found a new documentary. It was 1919, the steps to Pearl Harbor, 1919 to 1941. It was made in 1978. It's interesting watching a documentary that was made a long, long time ago. And made almost 50 years ago. And they did a lot of interviews with various professors and people that were even still alive back in World War I days. It's kind of interesting. Got through 2 episodes. Yeah, Julie, my Eve will brag. She'll break out her silver medal. What do you think? If you were in the Olympics, would you rather win the silver medal or would you rather win the bronze medal? And I know it seems like an obvious question or obvious answer. I mean, I guess silver. But it seems like when you win the silver medal, you're almost bummed out you didn't get the gold. When you get the bronze medal, you're happy that you get on the podium. Kind of seems. Do you know what I mean at all? Oh, that's nice. So it's 8:04. I'm excited about my day. I got a good, healthy sleep last night. I had a productive day off yesterday where I just about prepared everything I need for the weekend. I work today. I work tomorrow. I have the weekend off, obviously, because I have my little ones. I'm not sure all the details have been hammered out with getting the weekend off at both jobs. But I think things will work. Good morning, Teeter. Good morning, Undersky. Eric, you go ahead and drink all the tea you want. Good morning, TubeU. Teeter, you are slow going, but you're out in Montana. It's only 7 there. The rattlesnakes that you like to stomp in the fields are still hiding in their burrows. The sun's barely up. It's cold. They're waiting for the sun to come out so they can warm their bodies. They'll be basking in the sun, sharing SPF 30 and rubbing it on each other's scales. I don't know exactly how a rattlesnake applies suntan lotion because they have no arms or hands, you know what I mean? But they'll be doing that as a family. The mama and the dad of rattlesnake will be applying it to the little baby rattlesnakes. And Teeter will come along with her Marlboro Reds and her big old boots and start stomping on the babies first because she thinks they're most poisonous. And then dad and mom will bite Teeter because they're pissed off. She just stomped on their babies. All they were doing was suntanning themselves. She'll go, I got bit. See, these rattlesnakes are dangerous. I got bit. But the rattlesnake's going, you stomped on our babies. And then Teeter will stomp on them and say, whoa, don't want our horses to get bit. Teeter lives in Montana. She's a tough, I just found out she's a woman. I thought she'd be a dude because she told me she stomps on rattlesnakes. Call me sexist. I figured somebody that'd be stomping on rattlesnakes would more likely be a guy. Who would know? Oh yeah. I'm gonna get a little more coffee. If you guys can think of something else interesting to talk about. What did we talk about yesterday? What did we talk about yesterday? I got in a heated discussion the other day with, it wasn't that heated, but I had a guy from Algeria lecturing me how the United States sucks. So I was like, come on. I didn't even know where he lived. He eventually said he lives in North Africa. And again, don't get me started on North Africa. I've got nothing really against it, but I can't imagine a place I'd less rather be. Maybe North Korea wouldn't be awesome. But outside of the political environment in North Korea, I'm sure it could be lovely. But it's hard to totally remove the political environment of North Korea from wanting to live there. I wonder what it'd be like. It'd be kind of interesting to spend a day in North Korea. Do they wake up as a family and do they start breaking rocks? Or do they get to chill out and get on YouTube and watch Coffee with Ken? Anyone ever been to North Korea out there? Can you go? Dennis Rodman went. Wonder how many of you guys even know who Dennis Rodman is. I bet Jack Taylor knows who Dennis Rodman is. Bet Julie does. Bet Patrick Flanagan does. I doubt Chip has. Chip's probably never seen a basketball game. You can go to China first and buy a tour. Let's see. What things am I wearing today? I don't know when you say what things am I wearing. I'm wearing very little. Hey, take it easy, ladies. Take it easy. But I am wearing very little. I'm wearing my PJs, I'm wearing my shirt, and I'm wearing my slippers. But outside of that, oh yeah, you don't see any rings on this hand, do you? These hands, do you? Not even a watch or a necklace. No earrings here. No nose rings. Don't get me started on nose rings. Jesus says Dennis Rodman is a bit overrated. I was supposed to Google the Prime Minister of New Zealand to see if I truly look like him. Somebody said many people have said I look just like him. He also thinks Giannis is overrated. Patrick Flanagan, are you still here? Patrick's a sports fan, and he's in Wisconsin. I'm new to Wisconsin, so I have no great opinions on whether the Greek Freak is overrated. I was still thinking about Dennis Rodman at all. He was a player that almost totally didn't care about scoring. He was a good defender. He would play bigger guys or smaller guys. And he ended up leading the league in rebounds, but he totally ignored scoring. Is Landon there right now? Well, yeah, Dennis Rodman's old. Giannis, I don't know much about other than he's really tall and amazingly talented. I was with a buddy at a bar, a couple months ago here in Wisconsin, and I saw him with the ball, and he did various dribbles behind the back between the legs and then drove the lane. I don't know if he dunked it or not, but either way, he looked like he had the skills of a shooting guard, but he was 7 feet tall. And it was kind of wow to me because athletes have gotten so big and so good in basketball. Landon says Dennis Rodman was totally unselfish. Well, he certainly didn't care about scoring. He did dive for the ball. And again, he played on the Bulls. He also played on Detroit. He won 3 championships with the Bulls and probably 2 with Detroit, I think, if anyone knows. James said Rodman was great with the Jordan and Pippen 90s dynasty. But again, he was great on the Pistons before that. He was already getting older when he joined the Bulls, but he still did real well. I always kind of wondered, and I appreciate your thoughts, Landon. I wasn't totally sure what I felt about him because he didn't score at all, and at the time, I don't get mad at me, tattooed people. He'd do his colored hair, and I know everyone does it now, but I don't know. I guess if Jordan and Pippen were okay with him and they were winning championships, what issue could I have with him? Baseball is still the best. You think baseball's the best? Somebody said that basketball is boring. Maybe NBA basketball is. I don't watch the NBA too much, and they shoot too many three-pointers. But, let's see. If you think, is baseball still the best? I don't really watch sports at all. I don't watch sports at all. The only thing I know about Dennis Rodman is his nickname was the Worm. Pick up that from his mother because he wiggled and sweared while playing pinball. Well, honestly, I didn't know that little bit about Dennis Rodman. I knew he was nicknamed the Worm. I didn't know it came from his mother. Yeah, college basketball is exciting, Julie. I think it's a little less exciting because we don't have dynasties anymore. We still obviously have really good teams, but the players switch so much. I struggle with that. Is there any college sports fan? Are there college sports fans? It used to be you could get behind a team in the, and again, this is going to make me sound old, but like Duke in 1989 or whatever, and Christian Laettner and Bobby Hurley and Grant Hill were all on the team, and they'd play 3 or 4 years. But now you're lucky to get them 1 year in college. And they can move, and there's a transfer portal, and I don't think kids should be enslaved to their college they signed up for, but as a fan, I kind of miss it. Let's see, JB said transfer portal is ruining college sports. And that's kind of what I'm saying. I don't know if it's ruining it at all. But a little bit, it seems we care less about, okay, I was somewhere, I don't even know where I was, but there was TV on, and it was on some sports channel, and it was about fantasy football. It wasn't even about football per se, but it almost seems that there's always been gambling on sports, but like fantasy football and who to draft in what round and who's going to help your team. I did a video and I posted it the other day about why doesn't Gen Z have more money? And I went golfing with a kid the other day that was 20. And during golf, he was on his phone watching something on fantasy football. I don't even know. I don't know what he was doing. Must have been enjoying his golf too much because he was on his phone doing something with fantasy football. But I wonder if kids are losing a lot of money and nobody's really talking about it on sports betting on their phone. Someone else says, isn't it crazy that we pay people in sports more money than our emergency responders, police officers, and military? I wouldn't say it's crazy, someone else, because I'm not saying that a military or a cop's job's not extremely important, but when we're like, let's talk about the Giannis or something, we're talking about the most elite athletic, one of the most elite performers, athletic specimens in the world. And so I'm not bothered by that, really. And it's not even a matter of scale, but I don't think the military should, I don't think to join the Army you should be paid $50 million a year. And that's what they make in the NBA. And I know it seems crazy. Yeah, JB said athletes are just getting a cut of the huge profits they generate for the owners. Someone else says to keep the population distracted. Distracted from what? Distracted from what? Oh. Connie says, yes, give them sports and feed them cake to hide what's really happening in the world. It's still the same. All right, what's really happening in the world that are we hiding us from? And I mean, who's doing it? I mean, obviously, it's not Trump. He didn't invent professional sports. Is it the system you're saying? Cleo says, I'd know if I watched the news. You're right, but I don't watch the news. But then again, I don't know sports because I don't watch the news either. I'm a part of the illusion. Wow, this is... yeah, no, you gotta, you're having people buy tickets and pay for their jerseys and they generate a ton of revenue. Connie's being cryptic with her description. She says, what's really going on in the world? The fact that you have to ask shows it's working. Well, Connie, don't just be cryptic. That's a turnoff. You know? Gosh, I feel like I'm watching, what's the show? You Ready for the Truth? She's gonna hand me a red pill and a blue pill and tell me to eat one. What movie was that with Keanu Reeves? Give it to me, Connie. Give me the truth. Good morning, Howard G. Cleo wants to be more like me. Well, that's natural, Cleo. I'm pretty awesome. Connie, I'm ready for the truth. The Matrix, that's it. Basically, if you have a population which vastly outnumbers the people who are meant to govern them, if these people aren't happy, a great tactic is distraction. Rob Zombie says, the ones that know, know. The ones that speak are quieted quickly. Are you guys really like believers of the Matrix? Is that what you're saying? Are you thinking there's like some alternative world? That was a bleak look at society. The Matrix. That was before Keanu was some sage. We had a glorious audience earlier. What happened? Did some of you have to go to work? We had like 70 people watching. We only got 42 right now. Cleo hasn't seen any of the movies. I think the first one was pretty good, but it was confusing a little bit. An invisible boogeyman pulling strings. Huh. I don't know. I don't believe in any of that stuff. Unless the boogeyman is God. Hmm. Boy, you guys don't have much to talk about today. You guys don't have much to talk about today. I put it on you. My show is always awesome. If it's not awesome, it's your guys' fault. We're moving towards the matrix. The machines are going to take over, AI. Let's see. Well, I've spoken at length. I'm a little concerned with AI. I think it's sort of ridiculous that I am able to crank out a resume in a matter of seconds by entering it on AI and telling it to rework it for a car sales job that puts my emphasis on, I don't know, sales volume or something like that. No, they're not. I don't know what you guys are talking about. We got a lot of weirdos on this show today. We've got a lot of weirdos on this show. I used to say we had the most intelligent audience on the internet. Perhaps today's show is going to be known for the weirdest audience on the internet. My apologies to the ones that aren't so weird. But you're all painted with the same brush. You talk about the Matrix, but not the architects. You missed the 80s and 90s when dating was simple. How bad do you want to date, T-Mill45? If you were around in the 80s and 90s, you're roughly my age. How bad do you really want to date? And maybe women of our age, I don't even know if you're a woman or a man, honestly. Maybe they don't want to date either. Maybe that's why we don't connect romantically. And maybe people that were upper 50s weren't connecting romantically 50 years ago either. You feel the internet takes the fun out of dating. Like, why is that? Why do you feel the internet takes the fun out of dating? If you went on a date, would the girl guy you're with be on their phone? I think that would be rude. You mean the nervousness, getting to know somebody? Because you can look up all sorts of stuff on anybody. Access to everything leaves nothing to the imagination. Well, I mean, it leaves something to the imagination. You don't have really access to everything, not even on my show. Excuse me, I'm gonna slide the phone up a little bit. I don't know how long we're gonna talk. You guys are starting to bore me today. Let's see. EVs, batteries. I don't know what that's all about. Somebody's asking me about polygamy. Nah. I don't know. You guys are confusing me. I hope Landon's not here, not watching this chaos on my show. What would happen if I flipped it to subscriber only real quick? Hello, Shelby, Christina. I hope Howard G said dating has always been somewhat difficult, but you never had much trouble. But what does it mean when you don't have much trouble? Like, what's the point of dating, really? To date? Or are you looking to Because if you're just looking to go from date to date to date, or woman to woman to woman, or sleep around, or buy dinners for people, or whatever, then dating wouldn't be much trouble. But assuming that dating is a means to an end and that end is a relationship, I'm wondering if society as a whole is moving away from marriage. And maybe that's just me talking as a guy that's twice divorced, doing a Coffee with Ken show with other people that might not be married. I don't know. Matthew says he's single and enjoying it, loving the single life. Yeah. Howard G says the point of dating is to find a connection. But what is a connection, if I may, Howard G? You said you never had much trouble with dating. Does that mean you easily found connection? And, or you'd go out with 3 different, like, is a successful dating life going out with 3 different women a week? That sounds like expensive and a headache. Marina said love is needed nowadays. I think love's probably always needed, Marina. Jimmy said he's married, and if that changed, you'd stay single. I mean, I'm picturing, okay, I'm in a relationship, and I wouldn't be able to be doing my show right now. Unless she was really into my show. But she'd be walking around doing whatever she's doing. I'd be going, sorry, honey, I'm here talking to my phone. I'll take my eggs over easy, please. Could you butter the toast? I like it extra crispy. What is love? How was my day? How was my day? It's just getting started. It's 8:30 in the morning. I'm just drinking my coffee. And my water. There's so much more freedom on being single and more money for yourself. Certainly dating's expensive. I guess it doesn't have to be. You could go on a date, just a long walk through the park or along the lake or down whatever, but usually you're walking towards something, and that towards something is often dinner. Let's see. How many cups of coffee a day hits right? I don't really keep track. Marina says money does not cure loneliness. It certainly doesn't. It certainly doesn't. I think I might get some more coffee. Can I sing? I sing like a songbird. I sing like a songbird. Oh, do I ever. I was just bored. I was bored with the chat. So I'm going to switch it to subscriber only just to see if it changes the chat. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself to perform. No performance anxiety here. We're going to go, maybe it was the sun. Maybe I was basking in the sun too much. Sing us a favorite of yours, please. No. I mean, I'll sing what I damn well want to, Rob Zombie. You want me to sing More Human Than Human, or whatever that song is, because you're a heavy metal head. Whoa! Let's see. There we go. Got a little more coffee. We're on my futon. We're looking at my plants. They need water. Got a full garbage bag over there. House is clean. I tell you what, I had somebody come over, a guest the other day, and it's really nice, especially when you live in a one-bedroom apartment. But when you have guests over, it's a great excuse to clean your house. And in about a half hour, my place never gets too messy. But you can almost deep clean a one-bedroom apartment in about a half hour. Not totally deep clean. I see some cobwebs on the windowsill. So I missed that. But other than that, you can make it look pretty darn good in a very short period of time. I got my 2 little ones coming this weekend. They're just going to mess it up. They don't need a cleaner than this. Do I have any animals? Cleo says futons are usually not very comfortable. Well, I get what you're saying. It's not a lush couch with which, I fall asleep on it. I'd say it's pretty comfortable. It's comfortable to sit on. It's not as comfy as a nice cushy couch, there's no doubt about it. But I love it. I can't sing its praises high enough. If anybody, I bought it because you guys encouraged me. You guys talked me into going out on a Saturday morning before work to run out to Walmart. And I was working at 11 o'clock that day and to buy my futon. That really started the wheels that turning and got my apartment put together the way it is right now with furniture and coffee tables and plants and pop-up tent beds and things like that. Cargo says they got IKEA's normal something. You wouldn't ever have suggested a futon, says Cleo. Well, Cleo, I love my futon. I probably wouldn't have either at one point. But I couldn't tell you how happy I am with it. It looks great, it sits great, it serves its purpose, and it was $220. It was affordable and highly functional. And I've slept on it when I had my daughters out on Father's Day, and it was great. And I had a niece and nephew, or either the niece or the nephew slept on it a couple weeks back. So I've loved it. And without it, I wouldn't have put the rest of my room together. Maybe someday, but I don't think I'd want even a bigger couch in here. I think it fits real well. If I had a different shaped room, maybe I'd want a bigger sectional couch that I could really sink into. But I love what I have. It's was something I was doing. It was how I spent my days, accumulating stuff. Then I had a big list of things to get for my kids' visit this weekend, and I just went on Amazon and said, and knocked it all off. And then over the last couple days, I put it all together. Your sister just moved to Texas, and her futon will be there on Friday. She's excited about it. They can be pretty comfortable. I'll tell you, again, if anybody's looking to furnish an apartment, I can't say enough about this. It's, it's not a big, soft, cushy couch, but A, those are expensive, B, they're huge. This looks beautiful and does the job great. Yeah. Did I get a windfall of money? I wouldn't say I got a windfall of money. I've just been busting my ass, working real hard, and fixing my financial situation day by day over the last 6 months. Yeah, no, I talk about it a lot. I was struggling financially 8 months ago and sold my scooter and moved up to Wisconsin and moved into a hotel, got a job, started working at it. I struggled to pay my bills, but kept working and got a little bit caught up and a little bit more caught up. And one thing led to another, and I was able to put together a real nice looking apartment on a tight budget. Dolphins are smart and fun, says Rob Zombie. Yeah, dolphins are smart and fun, but I don't see having a dolphin aquarium in my apartment. But anyway, we've had a show today. We have had a show today. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. It's Thursday. It's about 8:40 right now. And I'm looking forward to my day. I get to work today. I get several hours between now and then to get some things done. And I'm looking forward to sinking my teeth into it and moving forward a little bit. And drinking some coffee, eating some fruit, maybe going for a nice walk. Again, it looks like a beautiful, beautiful day out there. And I want to thank you so much for joining. Hope you're having a great, great week. Hope you are looking forward to your Thursday. You are feeling good. You are loving yourself. You are forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.